Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Isekai Suicide Squad Season 1, Episode 2. So, last time we had our Suicide Squad formed, and we are here, and in this fantasy world where we crashed, fought some orc things, got taken in by, seems like an elven race of sorts, and put in jail. So, I think we left off in the jail for those characters, if I'm not mistaken, right? So definitely a fun and crazy idea, which I pretty much knew going into it. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing where we go from here. I don't think they even speak the same language, right? So I'm really curious to see how they end up communicating, or do they just break out and kill people? How does it work with them being cut off? Like, are they cut off from Waller because they need to check in every 72 hours, or else they blow up? So is it going to be a race to try to check in so that way they don't blow up? I'm curious, but also so many questions as to what Amanda Waller is trying to accomplish. Why is she opening portals? Who was she using to do it? That was like wrapped in that cloth and stuff like that. So a lot of interesting story beats. And who were those people at the end of the episode? It seemed like some kind of like bad guy group in this fantasy world, maybe. And why was the like samurai person there too? So, a lot of questions, a lot of things to find out. So, let's jump into this and watch it. If you guys are unsure how to watch my content, there is a link in the description below that will have a video that will teach you how to sync up your copy of the episode with my timer. And yeah, so check that out if you need help with that. Alrighty, guys, we're going to start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. I'm still not sure who that one is right before the Flash. There's a lot of like probably slightly lesser DC characters that I'm not super familiar with. Just a oh, kind of destroyed looking, or not destroyed, but yeah, kind of like the slums. But then the Queen is traveling by. Really interesting. Definitely stands out. Crazy castle. What the heck? Is that like a map of their Sky Islands? Mmm. So they're fighting some kind of war. Okay. It's funny. I was just thinking she kind of sounds like Laura Bailey. She might not be, but when she said the Mighty Knight, I just heard the Mighty Nine, which Critical Role, if you know, I guess. Hmm. Damn. The guard seemed really nice, though, caring about the poor people. Oh, she seems like she might, too. And, wanting to try to, like, utilize the Suicide Squad's strength and stuff. A lot of... Okay. I wasn't sure if I missed it, but... She is Princess. They might have said that before, I apologize. Alright. What is she gonna get up to? Queen is not... Oh, we're getting an opening. I don't think we got this last time, right? Ooh. Who are you? A bat! Man? Oh, is that Peacemaker? I wonder if that first one was Deadshot in his, like, Deadshot outfit. That's probably what it was. Now that I'm seeing we're introducing all the characters. Oh god. Oh my god! What the heck? Look at him go. Whoa. Some kind of, like, summoner of some kind, maybe? I like the art of all of them in that scene. That was the princess there at the end. Interesting opening. Hmm. So this is before I take it? Oh my god! Oh my god! That's cruel. Oh shit! Oh, Joker helped her. Hey, Puddin'! So she was dreaming. Of course he'd think that way. I'm special and amazing. Crotch shot. He's insulting the authors. Or author. Was this a manga? What was this based on? Or is this just an original piece? Maybe it's not based on anything. I have no idea. I guess it's probably. I would imagine it's not a manga. That'd be kind of crazy if someone wrote a manga with DC heroes. All kinds of copyright issues. It might just be an original show. Yeah, they forgot. Oh, never mind. That's such a cheesy line. I love weird DC characters with lines like that. The only lady I serve is Liberty. You can just pass through it. Oh my god. Convenient. Oh my god. Mm. Oh my god. That's so funny. Oh. Whoa. They have magic that can stop meta powers? Whoa. Interesting. I love how they sabotage their own person just because. I love his meta dialogue. Oh. Ah, there's humans here before. Now look at the first episode, they're talking about going to a different world with amazing food and music, and now they're in a different world with bad food and music. Oh. But their food is like rainbowy. I didn't notice that before. Or maybe it didn't show it before. Just inserting his own dialogue. He's having his own conversation. Oh, he's an ogre. Oh, yeah. Oh. She's kind of cute. I can fix her, guys. Alright. Guess we're having a prison fight. Oh my god, she's beating him with a bowl. I love how scrappy she is for someone without powers. Her power is insanity. They're posing. Oh boy. Oh, they've got. I guess those are wands. Oh my god. Well, they're going to disciplinary cells. Wait, he didn't even do anything. Why is King Shark getting put in there? He was just sleeping. Oh. The humans from before? Oh. I think we... Rick Flag. Well, sorry, Adam Brown. You've been replaced with Rick Flag. They didn't even know. Hmm. Yep. We know that because we had the translation from the ogres, but they couldn't understand the ogres. Hmm. I mean, you guys kind of bitched it up too. Oh, they said the words. They said Isekai and Suicide Squad this episode. Let's go. Adam or Eve. Hmm. Wait, does he not know? Yeah. Hmm. Oh. Oh, he didn't get the food. Oh, he speaks. Wait, have we seen him speak before? Can he break them out? Not away? Oh. I mean, he's bigger than the damn gate. I would not be surprised if he could break it. It's not locked. Smash! Oh, nice. I was wondering how Deadshot fights without like a gun or something. Well, she got their magic toy. She was like glowing. Oh, it broke. Well, shit. Oh, they're just gonna free everyone? Chaos, let's go. Hey, nice. Whoa. It was like almost like a living thing. Oh my god. They can just make mud keys. Play keys. Well, that's cool. Oh, really? Oh my god, did he just eat the guard? Whoa, whoa. Same move again. Oh shit. It's like really interesting, like the glitchy images when they were all like coming out of the cells and stuff. I wonder if it means something or if it's just artistic style. Rocks to the eyeballs. I can't. Oh my god. The freaking like disco ball trippy ass rainbow flashing going on too. Respect. Chaos. It's just chaos. Oh my god, that dude's. What are they doing? Why are they posing? What is happening? Why are we doing a musical? What the fuck? They have paintbrushes. What is happening? Okay. Oh, back to this. Aha. Appeared on the plains. As in, like, I saw it in the subtitles. Plains is in, like, a field. Not. She doesn't know what plains are from our world, you know. Even though they did show up in plains. Hmm. I kind of thought she was gonna try to get involved somehow. They just own the prison now. They're just chilling, partying. Let's go. This is such a D&D campaign. Oh my god, that's funny. Oh, is this the ending? Oh, what is happening? Amanda, what are you doing? Calm down. What is this song? What the heck? This is fun. Telling you guys, I can fix her. Just kidding. I don't know why that meme is so funny to me of just like a crazy chick and people just being like, listen, I can fix her. I was watching a reaction to My Hero, and when like every time Toga's on the screen, like I guess the person streamed it somehow or whatnot, so they have their chat on the screen. And every time Toga showed up, people in the chat were just like, I could fix her. This is really funny. Anyways, guys, that is it for episode 2. That was a really good episode. Oh, man. This show is just fun. It's wacky. I do wonder if they're kind of inserting their own canon, right? Like, I can't imagine in the real DC, right? Like, that so, okay, so I guess they haven't really given us a full answer on it yet, but my thought is Clayface was saying his power is stronger here. So my question that I thought of immediately was, does that mean that meta-human abilities are derived from maybe the magic of this world? Like maybe somehow like if I remember correctly, at least in the terms of the Flash TV show, because I haven't read the comics, I haven't really watched any cartoons, metahumans started showing up after like the whole particle accelerator crap happened, if I'm not mistaken. Um, and at what was it, like Star Labs or whatever it was. And I wonder if that somehow like if it like linked to this world in some way and people like harnessed a little bit of the magic in this world, and that's why Clayface is stronger here because there's more plentiful magic, and that's also why their magic is able to nullify his metahuman abilities, is because they're derived from the same place, right? Now I wonder if there like in the lore of DC, is that established, or is this show just making something up for fun, right? I'm fine either way. I honestly don't really care that much about like the DC lore. Not saying it's bad, not saying no one else should care, but at least for me the show is just fun, so if they want to make up some things and break some rules and stuff like that, I'm fine with it, you know? Because I don't know better anyway. But I could see people that are like diehard DC fans being like, "This isn't how it's supposed to work," you know. That was a really mocking tone, and I didn't really mean it that way. I get it, you know. There's shows that I really care about that if like there's like a satirical thing made on them, I don't enjoy it as much because I love the base thing so much. So I get it. But anyway, yeah, crazy stuff here. We had the Queen. I wanted to look up the Queen's voice actor actually, because that's going to be amazing if I'm right, but I don't think I am. So let's see. Isekai, Suicide Squad, Queen, voice actress. Uh, okay, no, it's Patricia Duran. So it is not. Assuming that um are there any names that I do recognize? Man, the Joker's voice actor looks a lot like the actor that plays the Flash. A little bit, I guess I should say, not a ton. Oh, actually, Amanda Waller's voice actress kind of looks like Amanda Waller. Funny. I don't want to get spoiled. I'm trying not to look at like the. I'm trying to look at just the. Oh shit, the voices and not the other like who they're tied to. just to see if I know. Yeah, it's a lot of. I don't think I recognize any of these people. Yeah, I don't recognize any of the off the top of my head. Now, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't be surprised if I've heard a lot of their voices in other places and I just don't know it. I don't know a lot of names. I was mainly just curious if anyone of the Crit Roll cast was in it after kind of thought I heard a little bit of Laura in the Queen, but the more I heard it, I was like, I don't know. It's really hard because Laura Bailey is insanely good at doing voices, like different voices. Like there's some people that just use kind of their own voice, maybe like a slightly different inflection a little bit sometimes. But I actually saw a clip recently, a YouTube short of Laura Bailey doing a bunch of her different characters all side by side. And when you hear them all side by side, there's some that sound nothing like the others and nothing like Laura Bailey. So I wasn't entirely sure, but yeah, it's not. So that's fine though. But yeah, the opening and the outro were pretty cool. I was told something about the outro. It was written by someone who did something else, and I'm trying to remember what it was because my memory is absolute shit. So if I can go back to that, if I can see that message again here, um, uh, where would that have been? Quite a few messages back at this point, it seems like. Dum dum dum. Sorry, guys. I wish I had a good memory. Uh, I feel like it should be around here. Hold on, let me not actually skim it. Wait, maybe I... Well, I can't find it. I apologize. I'll try to find it for later. I thought it was around here where we, in my messages, where we talked about, we actually talked about this. Oh, wait, no, hold on. The ending song for Suicide Squad Isekai was done by the Hollow Live member Mori Calliope. Calliope. I don't know if I said that right. So I don't know for any of you guys that might hit if you didn't know that already. Um, I've never really watched like Hollow Live, and I don't really know who Mori Calliope is. I may have heard their work before, but but yeah. Um, that's probably why I couldn't remember it because it wasn't something that I like had experienced before. But I guess just a little like thing that I wanted to mention since I'd heard it. But anyway, we do know that they called like people who they were fighting against like Imperial brutes. So it seems like there is some kind of like Imperial force they're fighting against, which is interesting. We saw that the slums are in need of help. Like this world isn't a perfect place, you know. There are people starving, maybe due to the war, because they were like they kept talking about the war and winning it and like whatever they needed to do. But then the Cecil, who seemed kind of like a good dude, who was like, well, there's people starving. We need to like think and help them too. And they're like, oh, fuck them until the war's over, you know. Like we have more important things to worry about. So I do, and like the obviously the princess seems like she wants to help. She was watching the poor people like fight over moldy bread, and or at least it had like two little spots on it. Looked like it might have been a little moldy. And then she sent Cecil to go try and talk to the people of the other world. So I wonder, will we? It's kind of crazy to think about with all these crazy characters that we have, but I wonder if we're gonna go into like maybe some kind of trade system rather than trying to like dominate this space. Maybe we communicate with the princess and be like, "Hey, we have food. We can bring food if you guys supply us with whatever resources are here that Amanda Waller wants." You know. So also, we found out that they're not the first group here. there was a group before the ogres revealed that, and then the what's it called? We obviously met Rick Flag in the prison, so that was interesting. Convenient. I mean, I guess maybe it's because they're the same people that they put them all in the same cell. But man, I would not put them all in the same cell. Like, it's so dangerous, all these, like, crazy. But I mean, I guess they have magic. They probably think that they have the upper hand against them, you know? But, but yeah. As of where we left off in prison, we were 58 hours until their bombs were going to go off. So still a decent amount of time, but who knows how far they have to travel in order to get there. I wonder, like, are we going to spend, like, how long are we going to spend with them trying to get back to the portal to contact Waller? Like, is this 58 hours going to be the whole first season? Or are we going to, like, get their next episode and then we're going to move on with the story? I feel like we need more of a story in this than just them trying to make their neck secure, you know? But anyway, very, very interesting. I liked the meta dialogue of Clayface. This episode was pretty funny, just being like, well, you're not doing things to create a well-written story, or this story isn't really well written. Just like kind of this meta commentary on like almost bashing the author, saying like the way the story is going at the moment isn't good, and he needs to try to do something to flip the script and stuff like that. It it kind of fits his character with him being like an actor, but it also just has that little added bit of like meta dialogue. But the fight was crazy. Like, like it's one of those things where like I'm used to some anime exaggeration, but just the fact that they had like paintbrushes and they were painting everywhere, like where'd they get those? They're like at one point they were dancing. Why were like the orcs or whatever those things are like dancing with them? Or I don't know if those are ogres as well as the other guy, or if that's two different races there. But but yeah, like just a wild fight as they're breaking out of this prison and stuff like that. And I mean, it's so funny how scrappy some of these guys are. Like Harley Quinn, man, she's super scrappy, just coming in like beating an ogre in the face with a bowl and fighting some of the guards, and then she got a hand on that weapon which made her a bit stronger and everything. But even before that, like she's not afraid to get in there and fight. I mean, she's very nimble too, so she dodges a lot of the hits that come at her. But I mean, she's just a normal person, which I mean, I guess technically Deadshot is too, but he's staying back and flinging rocks and all that. So it's it was just a really really fun scene. Like I don't know why I think she's my favorite so far out of all of them, just because like the idea of not having powers but getting in the thick of it like that is just ballsy, man. I love it. Um, but yeah, so uh freaking King Shark just eating people whole and everything is just wild. There was like one person that was just thrown to him and he just ate him immediately. It's like Jesus Christ. And they all have to be careful because he doesn't have like super high intelligence. So he wakes up in this prison cell, he's hungry, and there's food right in front of him. They have to be like, hey, no, there's food out there, don't eat us. And get him to break the door down. And they had to trick him to do it. They're like, hey, it's unlocked, don't worry about it. Like I wonder with his like kindergartner brain, if he realized it was locked, would he have been like, well, I'm locked in here, I can't get out, and just stayed in there? Is that like how easy he is to imprison, even if he is strong enough to break out? But yeah, that was crazy. Um, but yeah. Anyway, I'm excited to see more. Loving the story, loving the characters, love the cheesy line of like, don't you serve Amanda? Do you have a bomb in your neck? And he's like, I serve Lady Liberty only, or whatever his line was there. It feels like it'd be something in like a video game that your character says every now and then, like justice for Lady Liberty, as you're like sitting there like hitting things or something like that. But yeah, so very fun, guys. Thank you so much for watching. That's going to be it from me. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more. Links in the description below should be popping up on the screen. You can get 2 episodes ahead of time on there through the early access tier. the Patreon show tier has shows that aren't even released yet. Things like the rest of Freerun that isn't done releasing yet. Solo Leveling Season 1 and 2, Dan to Dan Season 1 and 2, The Expanse for live action, all kinds of goodies. And I started with Storia, Wand and Sword. So check all that out if you want more content. As I said, links in the description should be popping up, and I'll see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.